on properties. These are the list of properties which we had given yesterday. We had already discussed about the properties yesterday. Now we will go through some more problems. See, the problem is compute the Z transform of x of n as n into u of minus n minus 3 using the properties. See, once again the base signal is u of n, right? So first we should start with the Z transform of base signal. The Z transform of base signal, that is u of n, is z by z minus 1. Now we should start to apply the properties from the left side of the given signal. Now if I start from the left side, first I encounter this shifting, right? That is minus 3 will be encountered. So next I should determine the Z transform of u of n minus 3. U of n minus 3 means I can apply this shifting property, n minus k. So which is nothing but z power minus k into x of z. Here your x of z is nothing but this, the previous step. The previous step, whatever the result you have obtained in the previous step, that itself is your x of z. Okay. Now to this we have to multiply z power minus 3. This minus 3 is because of this shift. Okay. Now z power minus 3 and z power minus 1, it becomes z power minus 2 into z minus 1. Now if I further proceed here, now I will encounter this minus n, that is reflection. Minus n means reflection, no? So now next we need to determine the Z transform of u of minus n and minus 3. Now according to the reflection property, the Z transform of x of minus n is nothing but replace z by 1 by z. Means in the previous step, this is the previous step's result, no? Here wherever z is there, replace that by 1 by z. Means z gets replaced by 1 by z, z gets replaced by 1 by z minus 1. Simplify it. 1 by z I can write it as z power minus 1 to the power of minus 2. Here you take the LCM of the denominator. Z power minus 1 into minus 2, it becomes z square divided by 1 by z. Denominator goes to numerator. So it is z cube by 1 by z. Next, if I still further goes to the left side, then I will encounter this n. So this is nothing but multiplication by RAM. See here, n into x of n, whose Z transform is nothing but minus z into dx of z by dz. Here x of z is nothing but whatever the value obtained in the previous step. Now I need to determine the Z transform of n into u of minus n minus 3, which is nothing but minus z into d x of z, that is previous steps result, divided by dz. Here the differentiation with respect to z. That how do you differentiate this? This is in the form differentiation of u by v. The formula is the differentiation of u by v is v into u dash minus u into v dash by v square. Now in place of u we have z square, in place of v we have 1 by z. Differentiate that. So it is v, that is 1 by z, into u dash, means the differentiation of z cube, which is 3z square, minus u, that is z cube, minus differentiation of v, that is the differentiation of 1 minus z is minus 1, divided by v square 1 minus. If you want, you can further simplify, or you can stop over here, no problem. You will get the marks, you will get full marks only. Okay, fine. Next, the next problem is, I'll just give you the hint, you should try to do this. Determine the Z transform of cos of omega naught n into u of n using the properties. Okay, you can you do it in the normal method also, but here using the properties only you have to determine. Again we can write cos omega naught n as e power I omega naught n plus e power minus I omega naught n by 2 into u of n. Now you multiply u of n to both the terms. Now see here, e power I omega naught n, I can write it as e to the power of I omega naught n whole power n, right? Now, is this in the form a power n into u of n? It is in the form of a power n into u of n. Now, here again the base signal is u of n. First, get the Z transform of u of n, then apply the property, the scaling property. Here, this scaling property. Try to do this. Try to do this, and these two are the homework problems. Here, I'll just give you one hint. 1 by 3 to the power of minus n is there. If it was just n, you would have applied this scaling property, a power n into x of n. But here minus n is there. So first we should convert it into 1 by 3 to the power of minus 1 to the power of n. Or it becomes 3 power n into u of minus n minus 1. Try to do this. Try to do this. Okay. Then here two sequences are there. As I told you, it is convolution. This star operation is convolution. This part you consider as x1n, and this part you consider as x2n. First determine x1z, means compute the z transform of this individually, compute the z transform of this individually, then multiply these two. Try to do this. If it is wrong, we will see later. Okay, first try to do this. Okay, fine. And you should send the assignments by Tuesday 10 o'clock. Okay, Tuesday 10 o'clock is the deadline. And whoever submits the assignment, that will be considered as your attendance. Okay, we need to maintain the attendance for this online classes. If you submit the attendance, I'll give you the attendance. If you submit the assignment, I'll give you the attendance. Otherwise, I'll put absent. Okay.